guys, and welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm Vanessa, and this week we are doing the slasher theme, which is a redo. So, yeah, I really like slasher. Horror movies are probably my favorite horror genre. I think I've always loved the slasher films, so I decided to talk about a film I haven't talked about yet at all, so it is Sleepaway Camp. This movie has been talked about on this channel before, but I personally haven't talked. Sleepaway Camp came out in 1983. It is about this girl named Angela who is, traumatized by her, and pretty much she is sent away to this summer camp with her cousin, and it doesn't take a while for things to start going bad. Pretty much, she is very shy and she doesn't really talk to anyone except this one boy, and he kind of likes her, I guess. And pretty much as the movie continues, people that have bad intentions start dying off, and you don't know who killed, you don't know how they're dying, and later on in the movie, it kind of becomes more obvious who the killer is. I won't spoil it, but that is one thing I just want to start off the bat. I feel like they make it way too obvious who the killer is in this film, but I do think, and they try to make it look as some other people killed it. I do think they could have did a better job with kind of trying to hiding who the killer was, but that's just me. I don't know. Also, the acting was horrendous. It was really bad. I don't know if it was just because it was filmed in the 80s, but, I don't know. It was just really bad, in my opinion. Also, the kills were creepy and cringeworthy, in my opinion. I do think that the kills were just really good, and yeah. Rose plays Angela, and you see Angela in the next two. You see them in the other Sleepaway Camp movies, Sleepaway Camp, Teenage Wasteland, I think that's the third one, and the second one's Unhappy Campers. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the fourth one is, or the fifth one. I haven't seen those. But, yeah, something about this movie, it's different because the ending's not what you think. It kind of was a surprise. It was a surprise. It's just, when I watched the movie, I didn't know what the ending was, so it was very surprising to me, and I'm sure if you've seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The director was Robert Hiddich. I don't know if you can, I don't know if I pronounced his last name right, but pretty much he dedicated this movie to his mother. Why? I have no clue. This movie was very, very low. It was around $350,000. $350,000. So that's not a big budget. In my opinion, I think it is a very, very small budget compared to a lot of movies. Their budgets today, they're huge budgets. They made $11 million in the box office, so it's pretty good. Also, I saw the directing, in the beginning, I think the music was a big part of this film as well. The just soundtrack and score, it was so creepy, and especially in the beginning of the film, and towards the end, and there's just certain parts where the music plays a big role in whatever scene it was, or the whole movie in general. The music and score, I think, was just a huge part of it and making it very creepy, kind of like Halloween. The score was a huge part of that film. I feel like this movie kind of gives, Sleepaway Camp is just a very, I think it would have been a good standalone film. I don't know if all the other sequels, were necessary, but the ending kind of sets itself out to be. I just really enjoyed it in general, and I think the acting, I said it was bad, everything else about it I enjoyed. It was just very scary, and I I watched this movie last year or 2 years ago. I've seen all the movies. I mean, there's some I like more than others, some I don't really like. I mean, I've only seen the first 3. I don't know why I just said that. I recommend this film if you haven't seen it already. I'm sure you have. It's just a great watch, and it's very, you know, the whole atmosphere of the film is very good and creepy, and it's just awesome, and I really recommend you watching this if you haven't. But that's all I have for this review, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out everyone else's videos this week for the thriller killer theme, and yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And to rate this movie 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8.5. No, probably an 8.2 actually. But yeah, that's all I have for, you know, Sleepaway Camp 1983. And I'll see you all. That's it. I'll see you all next Friday. Bye.